Hi there, my name is Chris from Pell's Properties, and this is just a short video on the 4Ps and the things that we need to leverage in our life. Okay, so what are the 4Ps? Well, the first P, which obviously we need to leverage, is pounds. Now, most people go, that's the only thing we need to leverage, really, isn't it? But it's the first thing we need to leverage is pounds. So if we were going to buy a house, do we buy for cash or should we use bank finances? This is a property without leverage. So if you're going to buy a house for cash, it's won £100,000 and it's got no mortgage on it. And if the market goes up 10%, then you still got no mortgage, but you've made £10,000 of growth. So the market went up 10% and you made 10 grand of equity growth. Okay. By the way, the stock market is exactly the same. If you had £100,000 worth of stocks, I can't get a mortgage on it. The banks won't lend me for stocks. But if the market goes up 10%, my stocks are worth 110. I've made 10 grand of equity growth, so it's 10 for 10. Okay, that's that. But with leveraging, if I went to the banks and it's with that £100,000, so exactly the same £100,000, instead of buying the property outright, if I was going to leverage it, I could get 75% value of the property. So I can buy 4 houses. I know there's other costs and fees involved, but just for this simple terms, to work it out, I could buy 4 properties at £25,000 each. Okay, so when I buy 4 properties, 4 houses, and the market goes up 10%, each one will go up 10%. So it's 10%, 10%, 10%, and 10%. So in this, I have got £40,000 of equity release. Okay, I hope this makes sense. But that's why the market kicks ass over the stock market every day of the week. Over time, the stock market goes up. It's the same as the property market goes up over time. Once you've studied it, it does over time. But you just can't get the leverage. You try walking into the bank and saying, "Oh, I've got a hot tip on Morrison shares. Will you lend me 75 grand and I'll put 25 grand in?" It's just not going to happen. Or try and set up a business. You go to the bank. I've got this brilliant widget company I'm setting up. Can you lend me 75 grand and I'm going to put 25 grand in? They're just going to laugh you out of there. They really will. So why do the banks lend on property and not all the other things? It's because they know it works. It's secure and they're not stupid. People out there think the banks are stupid, but they make billions and billions. They know what to lend on. So would you rather back what the banks are backing on? Or would you back some random share that the IFA hasn't even looked at as part of the funds? So the great thing about property is that we can now equity release. Okay, so now we can pull some money out from that 10% it's gone up. So we can go back to the bank and say, "Hello, Mr. Banker, I've put our rent up. Can I borrow 75% of the new value?" And obviously the bank manager is going to go yes. So now we can release 7,500 on each property. So that's 7,500, 7,500, 7,500, 7,500. So in total, you've just pulled out £30,000 equity release. Okay. So what can you do with that extra £30,000? Well, you can do a lot of things with it. Me personally, I'll go and buy another house. So now you have 5 properties going up in value instead of just one with the mortgage paid off. So same amount of money, you got 5 houses going up or you got one going up. Okay, I know which one I would prefer. So I hope you understand about bank leverage, okay, because it's simple once it's laid out like this, and you can actually see how it all works. So what do we need to do for the next leverage? So we've covered the pounds. So the next one we're going to do is obviously the price. So what do we do next? Well, we need to lever the price. So with the prices, we buy at discount, and that's where the leverage price is. So what happens when we buy at discount is, now with our £100,000, if we were going to get 20% discount on these and buy them for 80, now we're going to put 20 grand down, okay, instead of the 25. So now we can buy 5 houses instead of 4. Now the market goes up 10%. Now they're all worth 110 like they were before. And now we can refinance them like we did before. So let me just go back. So that 82.5. So 82.5, we can do exactly the same as what we did before, but because we brought it was only 60, we brought a discount, I am actually releasing 22,500 on each property. So in total I am releasing 112.5 equity, and you can do that again and again. Okay, so by now you should be smiling, because this is absolutely amazing. It's brilliant. Yeah, it's fantastic. So the market went up 10% and I was able to get all my money out. I got £50,000 of equity growth with the 5 properties, exactly the same before. I got a discount of £100,000 from the 5 properties, because we brought all of them at 20% discount, and we're pulling out £112,500 in equity release. So that is about the leveraging. Like I said, you can either buy a property outright with a mortgage, so you've got no mortgage and you just get the 10% interest, or you can be more savvy and use bank leverage, and you can get yourselves a lot more properties. My name's Chris. I hope you have enjoyed this short video. If you have, then please pass it on to somebody else who might find this information really good, or just like it below. Invest with knowledge, invest in yourself, create your dream life.